I first came to training, I thought our primary goal was to be musicians first and who also just share the gospel. But I soon realized that we're actually here to serve and share the gospel through music, because music is just one of the tools that God's given us to reach all the people of the world.
During the times when I was supposed to give my gospel verbals, when I was saying them, I felt like they were scripted. There was stuff that I kept saying over and over again. And while I was sharing, I was thinking, these people need what I have to say. These people need Jesus. But even more than that, I needed to realize that I need Jesus just as much as they do. And just realizing that every time I share that story, it has so much depth because God's love is for everyone, including myself.
I think one of the ways that our team really saw God work in Colombia was we spent most of our time in Bogota, but we took about a 3 or 4 day excursion down to a city 3 hours out of Bogota called Girardot. And on the first day, we drove out early. We left the very nice temperate weather of Bogota, and we ended up going to this very humid, hot town, and we played at a prison first. One of our vocalists actually suffered a minor concussion from doing the Dare You to Move skit from hitting her head on the concrete, so she actually couldn't play the next 2 concerts. And we didn't even know we had 2 more concerts until we were just tearing down from that prison concert. And so when we went to the next one, we had very little time to set up. We had to pull an entire acoustic set, and then we were doing the Dare You to Move skit again, and the music cut out. Pretty much had to restart the skit, so things really were not going well for us that day, and I was thinking, man, we are doing such a terrible job right now. Nobody is going to be impacted by this. But at the very end of that second concert, a pastor came up, and in Spanish he started speaking to the audience that we had there. And I remember him asking, is there anybody here who wants to accept Christ? And a pregnant woman and her husband both raised their hand, and the rest of the audience then prayed for them. I know we're not meant to measure our success by the number of people that come to Christ. But to see God work in that way despite all of the difficulties that we had was a complete reminder to me and to the whole team that we're not the ones who are going to make disciples. It's going to be God who does that, and He's willing to use us despite our imperfections, despite our mistakes, He is so good, and that's really one of the most amazing ways that I saw him work on that trip.
Voy a vivir por lo que veo. No voy a vivir por lo que siento. Yo sé que aquí conmigo estás. Yo sé que todo es posible en ti. En ti todo es posible. Todo lo puedo por la fuerza que me das. Nada es imposible en ti. Los ojos se abren, cadenas se rompen. Ahora vivo por fe. Nada es imposible.
I realized that I live my relationship with God very selfishly, but my relationship with God isn't just about Him and me, it's about all the people around me that I have the capability to serve. I need to take what I've learned from God and let other people take part in this love and hear the truth that is Jesus.
Jesús, creo en ti.